See, the writer of Hebrews says, lay aside. And that's the next reality. Lay aside. Why? Because there are things in our lives. The decision to lay something aside is something only you can do. Nobody can do it for you. You may be disappointed. You may be despondent because you've been expecting God to do for you what only you can do. God says, I can take care of it only when you've given it to me. Until you're willing to let go. Until you're willing to release it. Until you're willing to allow me. Because God is a physician. He is Jehovah Rapha. And you know, no doctor can help you unless you're willing to take the prescription. They can't make you, the old adage, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And the reality is, the only way you can get beyond your past is when you make a decision to lay the things aside. What? The weights and the sins. And in essence, the weights are the stuff that you carry around, the guilt that you struggle with, the things that you feel, and you make your feelings into something bigger than they actually are. See, the reality is we are bound by situations in our life that the past can attempt to blur the vision of our future. See, we're unwilling to go where God wants us to be because we have beliefs that maybe we don't even understand. We have beliefs like, I'm not lovable. Because if I were lovable, that wouldn't have happened to me. I'm not good enough. Because if I was better, then maybe I wouldn't be divorced. Maybe I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in. Or you have beliefs that try to tell you things like, hey, listen, you're useless. There's something wrong with you. There's something defective about you. And the reality of it is all of those things are lies. But until you're willing to replace lies with truth, you will be bound and held back because your past does not have to be any way, shape, or form an excuse for your future. You can realize, because you know what? Getting free, you can gain spiritual strength because you know what? How do you grow strong? Here's the term when you go into a gym, it's called resistance training. When people learn to lift weights, what are they actually doing? They're pushing something off. And you need to realize, I don't know how heavy your past is, but there is spiritual strength because Jesus is more than enough to help you, to free you from where you've been, to get you to where he ultimately wants you to be.